All right, in this video, we're going to cover a brief overview of Asana. So, and we're going to start from the left panel, the center panel, and the right panel. So when you first log into Asana, you should have your photo or just your initials. You can click on it and add a photo if you want. And below your photo, you will have your teams that you are a part of. Now, you can create your own teams, but you should have one that we've created as a part of our team. And then up next to your photo, you will see my task, my inbox, and also my dashboard. So the my tasks show you the new tasks that you're going to add, tasks that are due today, and then also it'll show you upcoming tasks down below, and I'll show you how to use those in just a second. But basically, under your team, you would add projects, and a project is something that you'd want to have done. You can create a project, or we create projects for you, and then under a project there are all the things that need to get done to complete that project. Okay, so here if we wanted to add let's pretend this was like create a squeeze page. Part of that may be we would need to set up a domain, add WordPress. These are all the things that we would need to do. Okay, so for each one of these that you would add, you could have a description, like you could, if there's some instructions, add this to my, GoDaddy account or something like that. Whatever instructions you have, basic instructions would go here. Now, the important thing about the task is that who's assigned. Okay, so you can add a task generally, and then it's just there, and everyone who's assigned to the team can see it. But it's better to assign it to someone who's supposed to do the task. Okay, now when you're working with us, you'll have a project manager, and you usually just assign it to your project manager unless you start working with someone else on and off, and then you'll start to know who you need to assign stuff to, because 9 times out of 10 it will be the same person over and over and over. The cool thing about this is when someone assigns you a task, these tasks show up in your My Tasks tab, okay? And so if you were to respond to someone's comments, let's say they needed something, let's say you uploaded it, or just needed to reply, then what you would do is you would then go change the assigned person to whoever it is who needs to see that reply. So this way it is now shows up in their task, and they are not relying on just happening to check and see, or happening to rely on just email, because we work in here a lot, and so we try not to have to go back and forth to email. So it's better to always assign to if you make a comment. So now that she will see it, and usually a comment needs, something needs to be done, or so that's how you go back and forth for the conversation on just this particular task. Okay, the other thing, if you need to add a file, an image, or whatever, you can just drag your PDF or image or video right over here and drop it, and you can add files up to 10 megabytes. Okay, and it'll be right here within this particular task. So one of the most important things is the assigning of who needs what done. The other thing that I'd highly recommend is they have some instructional videos here. So right down at the bottom you have intros to Asana, and they have quite a few videos. They're really short and straight to the point, so that's a good thing. I would check out the getting started, and under the getting organized, I would check out the plan your day. This is really powerful. This it's 1 minute 20 breaks it down really how to use it. You may learn, as I have, that this is a really powerful program, and if you fall in love with it like I have, you can use it for all your stuff, not just our projects with us. So one of the ones I highly recommend you watch is to plan your day, and then use less email, Asana versus email. Okay, so those are the two that I highly recommend. You're more than welcome to watch all of them, but I would definitely check out those two. And that is my instructions, my quick start guide for Asana.